Okay, in that case, then I will move forward and I am presenting the next part. So let me share my screen again. Okay. So as I mentioned, my name is Nisha Kavanaugh. I'm part of the Office of Education, Training, and International Services under Dr. Klotz's purview, and she has an office that is multifunctional. And so the mission we have is related to the Institute's priority to educate and train the next generation of scientists. Our mission within Otis is to support the career development and enhance the training experience of the Institute's scientists in training. This includes our graduate students and our postdocs as they prepare for successful careers as the scientific leaders of the future. And so, as I mentioned, we have three functional areas. Graduate education, we have a PhD program in biomedical sciences, our postdoc training, and international services. And this allows us to be a flexible office that really works together collaboratively with faculty, different departments across the Institute, as well as our postdocs and our graduate students. We have about 50 graduate students on campus, about 65 postdocs, 75% are international, and about 100 international scholars in total at the Institute. Our office provides these specific programs and services to our postdocs. So you heard earlier about postdoc fellowship and award programs. We also provide RCR training. I will be talking about career and professional development. You just heard about our leadership development programs. And we also provide career exploration and career advising support, as well as immigration support to our postdocs and graduate students. And after my session, our international services team will be available for those of you who may have questions related to visas or immigration support. So just a little bit of information about our workshops and programs. The majority of our workshops and programs are free. We will let you know if there is a fee associated with it, but the fee will usually cover assessment costs or materials for our events and programs. These are offered throughout the year, and the intention is not to pull you away from the bench. We want to complement the research training you're getting in the lab, and so we provide workshops and programs throughout the year and as much as possible at your convenience, so that we are helping you develop those skills that you may not be able to within the lab, and at the same time, not taking you away from your research, your primary obligation. And so, as was mentioned in the last session, we do not just do didactic presentations. Often our workshops are a combination of presentations and activities or opportunities for you to interact and engage in conversation about the topic. We provide formal programs to help you develop skills towards reaching your research goals, as well as workshops to help you prepare for any career path you choose. Our workshops are offered in person. Some of them are done virtually, and some of them are on demand. So we provide video recordings if you are not able to attend some of our workshops, and that way then you can still get the information you were seeking. Many of our speakers are faculty at the Institute, as well as professionals in the San Diego area, providing you with networking opportunities. As well as we collaborate with the institutions on the Mesa, Scripps, Salk, and UCSD to provide professional development activities and opportunities at a larger scale, as well as provide networking opportunities for you to meet postdocs on the Torrey Pines Mesa. Our office also provides services and support from biomedically trained PhDs. Several of us have gone through obtaining PhDs and doing postdoc research before moving into our positions. And so we can give you feedback on manuscripts, fellowship applications, as well as oral and poster presentations. So this is just an overview of some of the topics that our programs and workshops provide or cover, excuse me. And We really encourage the use of the Individual Development Plan, or IDP, to help you establish your research and career goals and identify the career and professional development needs you may have, the workshops you may want to take advantage of towards reaching those goals. So these are our 6 premier programs that are uniquely offered at Sanford Burnham Previs. You just heard about the Torrey Pines Leadership Development Programs, and I'm going to go through and describe the other 5 here on the slide. For several of these, we provide a certificate of completion that you can include on your CV or resume when you are ready to apply for jobs. Our grant writing workshop series is comprehensive and focuses on NIH funding mechanisms such as fellowships and early career awards. These workshops provide you with information and resources on developing an effective research and training plan, understanding the submission process here at the Institute, and we provide an opportunity for you to understand the review and study section process. 4 of our faculty members who have served on study sections for F&K awards conduct a mock study section discussion of a sample F32 fellowship. While we focus on NIH funding mechanisms, a lot of the information is similar for non-federal funding mechanisms, and we provide an opportunity for you to hear from program managers from non-federal sources. These are the most recent foundations and federal sources where our postdocs obtained fellowships. And as I mentioned, if you want feedback on your biosketch or specific aims page, our office staff provides feedback on, our team provides feedback on those documents. And we'll work with you as well when you are pulling together your application package. The manuscript writing workshop series is 4 modules and includes faculty speakers and as well as an editor from the Nature Publishing Group. We cover everything from developing your research story to the major sections of a manuscript, the peer review process, and responding to reviewer comments. 40% of the Institute's publications have a postdoc co-author, of which more than a third have a postdoc first author, and 25% of the publications are in CNS journals. We also offer academic career track and industry career track workshop series, depending on if you are interested in pursuing an academic or industry career. These are opportunities to explore careers if you have not quite yet decided, as well as once you have an idea of which career path you want to choose, how can you prepare your application materials and prepare for an industry when you prepare your application materials and your interview when you are ready to apply for jobs. We also provide networking opportunities. This is the 2 pictures, one from a panel of our newest faculty talking about their process going from a postdoc position to an assistant professor position. And then on the bottom, we invited postdoc alumni from around the area to do speed networking with our graduate students and a few postdocs to talk about how they obtained their jobs. So where are our postdocs now? They're located primarily in the San Diego area. However, there are many that have gone on to positions around the United States, as well as returning back to their home country or pursuing positions worldwide. What career paths? This is a snapshot of our postdoc alumni from the last 5 years. And you can see that we have a little more than 50% who go into industry and a little less than 50% that go into academia, whether that be a postdoc position, a teaching position, non-tenure track, or tenure track positions. And then just for fun, I just showed a few of the logos of where our alumni now at different organizations and companies. And I just want to mention that we will have an alumni panel later today, and in which you will be able to meet with 3 of our postdocs who have transitioned into a faculty position and an R&D position, as well as a research-related industry career. The last thing I want to mention is that we also have an Art of Science communication course. This the ASBMB provides an online course. However, we are one of the few institutions that provide this in a blended version because one of our PIs actually helped develop this course. And so with the blended version, participants learn the didactic material online, as well as engage in practice sessions and discussions in person, with the intent to really understand where the general public are coming from, why they may have a perception of an attitude towards science that may come from their perspective, and how we as scientists can better articulate our research in non-technical language to the general public. Several of our postdocs have completed this course and gone on to present at places like the Fleet Feet Science Center downtown, as well as opportunities through open mic night and Scientist Walks into a Bar, to actually use the skills that they developed in this course. I've already mentioned this. These are some of our services and support, and next you will hear from our international services team. And then we also share the goal, as was mentioned by Erin and Christiana, about fostering a sense of community for our postdocs. And so these are just snapshots from our annual symposium, which is held on our campus, as well as events from National Postdoc Appreciation Week. With that, I will open it up if anybody has any questions.